Hey guys, and guess what? Over the past 2 weeks I've had exams, and I am now finished exams, and it's one of the most exciting things that I can think of. Anyway, so it's been quite a solid period of time. Last Thursday night I had a massive migraine. It hit me at about 6 o'clock in the evening, and then I realised, and then I almost had a panic attack because the next day I had my biology exam. Anyway, so I ended up sleeping from about 8:30 in the evening until 7 o'clock the next morning, and for me that is a rarity. That something like that never happens. So I had about 10 and a half hours of sleep, give or take a bit, because I woke up at 20 past 2 in the morning, and then I went back to sleep after that. But even so, it then meant that after my migraine I'm normally spacey, but this time around it was surprisingly not. I was actually so energized for the day that I remembered every single thing I needed for biology, and I pretty much had the exam done pretty quickly, and I got out a bit early. And then the weekend hit, and this weekend it has been a pretty busy period of time. It turned out that my dad's going away for the next couple of months because he's going over to Fiji and then Papua New Guinea for his work, but it turned out that we were having a bit of family time before my dad goes away on Tuesday to Fiji. And last night I went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy. So if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet, it's a Marvel movie, but it's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet, you have to go and see it. It is a must-do. It's a brilliant movie. I absolutely loved it. It might just be because I'm a bit of a Marvel fan, but I absolutely love the movie. James Gunn has done an absolutely brilliant job of it. Chris Pratt played Star-Lord extremely well. And all in all, it was probably for me, it's probably one of the best movies of 2014. And the other best movie for me is probably Captain America: The Winter Soldier, another Marvel movie, which was absolutely brilliant as well. But what I want to talk about is the fact that at the end of Marvel movies, there is always a post-credits or mid-credits scene that either adds more to the story or is just all outrageously funny. And when we got to the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, about half the people in the theatre got up and walked out. Obviously they weren't Marvel fans or something, and they didn't understand the fact that there's going to be a scene after the credits. Anyway, all of us that stayed were having a bit of a laugh at the fact that people always get up and leave, because as Marvel fans, you want to get a hint at what's coming next. And so that's what we got. But all in all, it was a time for me to be able to spend time with my dad before he goes away, and we won't see him. We'll see him for a few nights, but we won't see him all that often for the next month or so, or for the next month and a half. And I think it is important as a family to be able to go and spend time with one another, to be able to connect and make connections, because they're not going to be around forever. But for me, family is one of the most important things in life, and when you miss out on that, you're missing out on a connection that can only be gained through family time. So that's what I think. Anyway guys, I will hopefully put up more videos over the weekend. I've had a pretty busy time with exams, so I've been pretty lazy with getting the videos up. But I promise I'll have more videos coming. Thanks guys.